Let's see here. All right. So first off, we're gonna do what we call it's the Sly Moto talk, right? So trying this new thing here, guys. Something crazy. I'm telling you, it was crazy. Occurred right with Cameron McAdoo in his main event race. So what we're gonna see here is he's going smooth, man. He's leading the pack, right? He's beating Hayden Deegan in the main event. He's looking back here, comes around, he's looking smooth, man. And I'm telling you, the kid is riding so well. He hits the sand section here, and I swear, for just a moment, McAdoo takes his eyes off and like literally like busts it. Hold on. You see right here, he comes up short, just enough to kick him, throws him off balance, swoops. You see him start to lean, and it throws him. And I'm telling you guys, this kid hit. I had somebody tell me there was a kid in my stream that I was talking to, and he was actually there. He said the helmet hit was so loud that he was in the third row and could literally hear it in the third row of where he was at. I mean, the 30th row of where he was at. So not only was this a insane crash, bro. What's going on? How you doing? Not only was this an insane crash, man, but it was kind of like just wild to witness it. It really was just wild to witness it for what it was. So I'll run it back for you guys for you to see right here. So Cameron McAdoo he comes up short right here. You can see the decompression on his bike, right? Decompression throws him off, and it just flips him over, and he just goes tumbling. I've got some other angles to really show, but that was probably like one of the biggest things that we saw occur in in there. Cameron, Nate Thrasher, Austin, all would be beasts if they could stay on the ground. Dude, Justin, you're right, man. Like that's 100% accurate, bro. Like these guys, such good riders, but they just cannot stay healthy to save their lives, dude. They can't stay healthy at all. Hated to see that because Cameron McAdoo. I mean, Why am I saying McAdoo, bro? Jeez Louise, it's Austin Forkner. I'm insane. So it's Austin Forkner. Let's run that back. So that was Austin Forkner who was leading the main event in Arlington with that type of crash. Hated to see that happen to him, man. Like I'm telling you guys, that was just gnarly to witness it going back. So like I say, man, he hits the sand section clean, but it's like he maybe willied too early or something. I'm not sure, dude. And when he came off, he just decompresses. You see that suspension just decompress, kicks, bucks, throws him off. And I know you guys couldn't see the whole thing there, but it threw him for a whirl for sure. Um, Other than that, though, like we did have some overall really good racing. Like it was some really good racing at Arlington. The heat races were insane. The heat races were so good, in my opinion. Dude, um, seeing the 250 heat turn out the way it was, heat number one and number two, like yeah, like well he can't. We talking about him casing it? He cased it. Where's the other video? I have another one where I've got it where I show like he. The beautiful thing about the whole situation, guys. The beautiful thing about the whole situation was he got back up. Like he got back up, and I think that was one of the most important things that I could take away from the whole Austin Forkner crash was that he was able to get back up. That's heat number one. Where is it at? Trying to find you guys the video where he's actually walking. Need to mute that. Let's see, 450 main. 450 main was golden too. All right, here we go. So right here, I'll be able to show you guys exactly like from a different angle. So first, we're looking at Tom Vial, who Tom Vial got a top three, man. That was insane in my opinion too. It was really good to see Tom Vial on the podium. Um, I know a lot of that happened because of what happened to Austin Forkner, but seeing Tom Vial on the podium was great. Great late race charger. I didn't expect Tom Vial to ride so well, to be honest with you. But let's get that angle again. So here you go, right here. You'll see the decompression on that. Actually, let me make sure you guys can actually see that. Yeah, there you go. See that decompression, and then it throws. Now this is what gets me. The next angle, this one right here. We might have to move this around a little bit. because I want you guys to be able to appreciate like exactly how he lands. All right, so there you go. Here we go. The scrub, like there you go. It's like he scrubbed, but he scrubbed too hard. Now this part, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This part, pretty daggone graphic, okay? Because the way his neck looks right here is insane. All right, so pull it back just a hair. Do you see? Do you see? Let me just. Do you see? Yeah, kid's neck, man. It's just done right there. It's done right there, man. It's finished. Like there's no way around that at all. You said show okay. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, okay. Forkner's shoulder is broken and he did walk. Nothing wrong with his neck, even though they put him in a neck brace. Thank you so much, A and Q, dude. Thank you so much. I was trying to figure out exactly what happened, what the word was on that. Because like, dude, that tumble was insane. And I hate it. I hate it for Austin Forkner, dude. I hate it for him because he was looking really good. He was riding so well and like a botched power bomb. He power bombed himself, dude. I don't know what he did, but to me, it's like he didn't willy over this the way he wanted to, and he just didn't catch the momentum. Like that lack of that wheel spin right there, where he didn't get on the ground soon enough, and it was just enough to make him case it, just enough to make him come up short and throw his balance off, and then it's like it was done from there, man. It was done from there. He was just finished. Looks so never have I experienced all four main emotions tonight: scared, mad, crying, and happy. Dude, tonight's racing was phenomenal. You cannot take that away. Tonight's racing was insane, dude. I have to admit, Arlington ended up being one of the better like races we've seen this season. Albeit we had some crazy crashes. Jalik Swole. Can anybody tell me what happened to Jalik, by the way? I couldn't figure anything out with that. So if you guys would, let me know what happened to Jalik Swole. Prayers for Fortner besides crashing. That was the best racing these 19 years. Dude, I'm telling you, man, tonight was insane racing. Great round, Justin. Absolutely. They wouldn't let him walk if something broke. Yeah, dude, I feel you. I feel you. Because a lot of people were asking, like, well, why is he walking? Why is he walking if they got a neck brace? And they were like, well, it couldn't have been too bad if he was walking. But I guarantee you, we won't see him. I guarantee you guys, we won't get to see him in the next round. I highly doubt that he'll be at the next round. I think their concussion protocols are really serious. So, Austin Fortner, although, he was up and walking, I guarantee you concussion protocol means we won't see him next weekend. Again, hate that, but I mean, it is what it is on that one, dude. And like, can we talk about that 450 main? Can we talk about that a little bit with Jett Lawrence doing his thing? I mean, I feel like we had good racing all night. Eli Tomac coming back from freaking heard something about Swole broke his wrist. Oh my gosh, dude, Swole has the worst luck. Eli came back, dude. He had a charge and a half this evening, in my opinion, bro. Let me see if I can stretch that thing out just a hair right there, down just a bit. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get this to where we can actually see what I'm talking about in a more effective way. Um, so like Jett was doing what Jett was doing, dude. I felt like Jett was riding very well. I felt like Jett was like smooth cruising, in my opinion. He looked fast. I was really surprised to see Hunter Lawrence where he was. Austin is just cursed. I hate to put it on him, dude. I swear you might be right, man. It's like Austin Fortner cannot catch a break, dude. Like he is the fastest guy on the track, and he's always hurt. Tomac is back. Dude, Daytona's going to be nice for ET3. I'm glad you call that out because I do feel that. But give a big shout out to Hunter Lawrence, dude. I was surprised to see him, and I feel like Justin Cooper. Justin Cooper did really good tonight. Two riders that typically I don't see a lot of action from. They were riding very well. I don't know if Cooper Webb deserved that win. I mean, yeah, he got it, but Cooper Webb did not look strong at all, dude. Dude, Eli's podium speech is what kicked it. I'm tired of people calling me the old man. I'm tired of people saying I'm old. Like last weekend, we heard Jett say that, it was kind of nice to race Tomac. I know he's not the old Tomac, the beast mode Tomac. And I feel like that brought Tomac out, man. I feel like that brought Tomac out of the circle he was in and made him go off and do some work too. Where is Tomac's crash? Okay, so here's where Tomac decides that he's gonna right here. He hits that. He over jumps the brakes off of that. You guys see, like he over jumps it, can't really break it down enough, and then just pummels into a tough block. Like imagine that though. Imagine Eli having this particular type of incident and then turning around, dude, and getting second place. The guy put on a charge the whole rest of the moto, and here I was just getting pumped, dude. Chase didn't deserve last year's chip, but it's racing. I mean, Chase stayed healthy, dude. Chase laid it down a multitude of times. You know what I'm saying? Chase laid it down a multitude of times, and he still grabbed the chip. So to me, you know, part of getting a championship is being there, and Chase did just that, and he did it well in my opinion. Let's see. Plessinger was looking quick there for a bit. That was disrespecting in my opinion. Tomac just had almost a career-ending injury. At least, yes, exactly, exactly. And Jett is still a kid. When it comes down to it, Jett's a kid, bro. Like Jett Lawrence, not an adult. He's just saying what's going on, and I think in his head that was a fair assessment. But everybody's looking at Tomac because Tomac didn't have a good Detroit. Well, he didn't have a terrible Detroit, but he didn't have the best Detroit race. No, Detroit wasn't good for Tomac, right? And Glendale was okay for Tomac, but we just haven't seen the Tomac we were hoping for. Last year, before Tomac's injury, bro, dude, I'm saying we were like, Tomac's taking the cake. It's his. It's all Tomac's. And then the injury happens, and then there you go. Chase gets it, and then we go outdoor nationals, and it's probably one of the most like sleepy, boringest outdoor nationals we've seen because all Jet does is just win every weekend. Webb and Tomac were ahead of him in the second to last rounds. Yeah, and then that's all it took. All it took was one injury. So what do we have here? AP, dude, I'm telling you guys, AP was looking really good in my opinion too. He was somebody that I was not I'm not surprised. I feel like Aaron Plessinger's been ramping up all season. Um, hey, he's been ramping up all season, and I feel like I don't think he's gonna be the winner by the end of it by any means. But AP has been looking really good. Ken Roxon had a terrible night tonight. Wonder if I can find Ken Rock. Yeah. So Ken Roxon, Vince Freeze, and freaking Malcolm Stewart. Which, dude, I want to get on the topic of Malcolm here in just a second for sure. Right here, man. Going into it, all it takes is for Kenny to go down, Malcolm to get caught up in it, and there it was. Because nobody can doubt this was probably the best ride we seen Malcolm Stewart have in a long time. Um, Malcolm in his heat race looked solid, looked fast, looked so good. I was like stoked to see Malcolm riding as well as he was riding. I thought that was phenomenal in my opinion. And then by the end of the race, to see Malcolm pull up as far as he did, it was just overall tonight. Arlington ended up being some of the best races. Dude, I know, right? Like Kenny and Mookie both, and this is the second time that that's happened. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. It's the second time that both Ken Roxon and Malcolm Stewart have been tied up in a crash together. Ken Roxon didn't have a great night. He wasn't able to bounce back from that at all. But Malcolm Stewart definitely was showing so much speed and was looking like the Malcolm Stewart that you wanted him to look like. If that's the Malcolm we could get to show up to every race, I feel like that that would definitely be what we'd want. As a Malcolm Stewart fan, as a Stewart name fan, like Malcolm was carrying some really good speed. Yeah, first round or second round behind Vince. Exactly, dude. I'm telling you, Vince Freezy, Malcolm Stewart, and Ken Roxon. Those three just can't be around each other because that's the kind of crap that happens, in my opinion. Um, let's see, what do I have in this clip right here? Oh, this is when Tomac was putting on the charge, bro. I love this from Tomac right here. Inside line, doubles, right? Then he's tripling in, and then skim, triple, and then doubles out. Like, he made that look so fast. He made that look so fast. And when he put that pass on Sexton, he put a pass on Sexton that just looked smooth as all get out too. But Tomac was coming, dude. Tomac was coming with that heat, dude. I'm telling you, it was something else to see Tomac riding in this fashion. This was beast mode. This was hungry. This is I'm coming for you. Like this was so good to watch Eli Tomac riding in this fashion because he looked so daggone good and fast. And again, back into the whoops. He takes that inside line, doubles, and then he triples, and he skims a few, and then he trip. Well, no, he actually changed his rhythm up a little bit to get in there and make that pass stick. Now, I will say, watching that Aaron Plessinger pass, like AP wasn't gonna let him have it, which I had to admit was actually really good to see. That battle between Tomac and AP was a good little battle. So Tomac's coming up. I'm speeding through this. Berm, I mean, just rails it, dude. Just look at this. Just rails this outside line, catches that momentum. Look how early Tomac starts wheeling. Look how early Tomac starts wheeling right here, dude. Like uses that off on starts setting himself up right here. And here we go, the whoops, which I don't know. AP just doesn't have the whoop speed like Tomac has. He just doesn't. He just doesn't. And right here, takes that inside and just takes the line from AP. Now I thought AP might have not have fought back, but it was actually really nice seeing Aaron Plessinger turn around and fight back on that. Who's this? Okay, cool, cool, cool. Where is it? I'm trying to find that clip, man, because AP does come back and give Tomac a run for his money, but none of that's before, right? So here we go. AP comes back on that inside, gives Tomac a little bit of run. Tomac's just look at this though. From right here, and Tomac just puts the pedal to the metal, dude, and just triples in and makes that crap work and gaps it. And then that's when all hell breaks loose. And we see who's that? Oh, Jett Lawrence laid it down. And there's Cooper Webb just swinging on by, dude. Jett gets back up pretty quick. And I want to tell you guys something, man. It is my honest opinion that Jett Lawrence just knows how to do damage control. Um, because this crash that he incurred, let's see if we get our flashback here. Oh, I might have went too far. Yeah, I went too far. I went too far. I went too far. Let's see. I want to be able to capture that moment where they flash back to Jett's crash. All right, here we go. So Jett comes over here, almost pulls a Forkner, man, but he gets off balance somehow right here. When he gets off, you see him try to shift his balance right here. He's got his leg. He's trying to shift his balance a little bit. I thought he was gonna come up short, man. He didn't come up short. He just lands on a tough block and kind of lays it down. But that's why I give the kid so much credit, man, because that crash could have been 10 times worse than it was. He maintained very well, very minimal like damage on that one. He was able to get back up, be in that second place spot, and then start to chase down um, Cooper Webb, dude. And I'm telling you, dude, I was watching. Cooper Webb did not have that speed, bro. It feels like Jett is too consistent and perfect, and he makes those little mistakes. It's pretty weird. Dude, that's it. That's it. That's it. Because Jett should have known that this was coming up, right? When Jett catches back up, he catches back up to Cooper Webb, right? I mean, and he's on Cooper Webb's heels. He's on his heels, bro. 100%, right? And you think this is it, but Cooper Webb sees the lap rider. So instead of taking that inside line and protect the inside, he's already figured it out. He's like, all right, so I'm just gonna let the lap rider protect the inside line, and I'm gonna go just middle. Jett, thinking that he's a little bit smarter, bro, tries to follow the lapper. He knew better. Jett Lawrence knew better in this moment. 100% knew better in this moment. But instead, decided to follow in behind the lap rider, stand himself up and high side, giving Tomac second place and Aaron Plessinger the podium, bro. Like, I would have never expected that race to go down the way that it went. But Arlington so far, like, that was some hype action in my opinion, man. I would definitely say um Arlington was a really, really, really good comeback to the East Coast series and the 450s in general, man. So I'm looking forward to seeing what Eli Tomac's going to do in Daytona. I don't know if you guys are excited about that as I am, but Beast Mode is back. I cannot wait to see. I hope Austin Forkner is going to heal up quickly. I hope I hear more information about Jalik Swole and his injury as well. But overall, man, I don't think Arlington was a disappointment whatsoever. So, mad love, guys. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me on the stream. Yeah, that was fully on Jett. Yeah, people say Vince was on the fast line. Absolutely not. No, no. Vince had got himself out of the way, in my opinion. Like Lapper flag was out, got himself out of the way. Jett just thought he was gonna be smarter, and it just didn't work out. Jett knew better in that instance. I think he let that emotion of getting the win overcome the actual thought process and the strategy, which Cooper Webb, it's hard to lock that out of Cooper Webb, bro. But all right, guys, I will say good night. Have a good one. I'll have some moto talks come out.